痛みを受け取れ、痛みを知れ。ここより世界に痛みを。神羅転生。
There are certain things in life we don't need to know, one of which is the NT, our category of manhwa. But what if I tell you even in all that, you can get some good titles to read? However, it is not for everyone. So if you are light-hearted, then take my advice and ignore all this. Still, if you insist, then welcome on board. But before we start, make sure you drop us a like. And for more suggestions like this, subscribe to the channel. We kick things off with Ms. Master. There is no strong NT or plot in this one, but it has something that might not be suited for a light-hearted audience. MC's parents died, and I forget the reason why. Now MC is living with his aunt, who owns a cafe. One day he discovers something about her aunt, that she is a master, not a demon lord or something, just some master servant things. Later she wants our MC to be like her. To make things interesting, their incest relationship has been introduced by a step twist. Yes, both aunt and MC are not blood related. There is only one thing I dislike. The servant was gay. No offense to anyone here. But then why did he get the main course first? Anyway, that's the only reason why I put this manhwa into this list. Apart from that, the story and art style is good. Next on we have Craving. One small piece of advice. When she said she liked it rough, then listen to her. God damn it. I hope this video doesn't get age restricted. It's a story of a couple, where a woman holds up her hidden desire. The more she tries to hold, the more things are getting out of her control. The whole story is shown from a woman's perspective. She wants to try new things, but her husband disagreed, and remain kind-hearted to her. He always wants to be that sweet, loving husband. On a more important note, he had a secretary, the male one. Strange, isn't it? But that's how things work here. If you want to know what NTR feels like, and don't know what to dive deep into the trap, then this one is a perfect mediocre spot. Don't worry, there is no high-level stuff. Like everything is agreed from the beginning. Continuing our saga with Once-in-Law's Virgins. The revenge story of two brothers took place in the mature universe. After the death of our MC father, his big brother took all the responsibility, forcefully tried to put his ideology on his small brother. Everything that our MC loves was stolen by his big brother. 7 years later, when his brother got married to a rich family, it's time to roll the dice. As an old habit, his brother wants MC to stay close to her, so he can easily monitor him. However, our MC is not a kid anymore, so he decided to do the same what his brother did years ago. On her mission to steal everything from him, our MC started living with his brother, alongside his maiden-in-law, and 3 others. Now let's talk about the things I like. First, it's a revenge story, which means a lot of action. Second, the art style by each passing chapter. It will keep getting better, so if you enjoy the revenge story, then go for the ride. Moving ahead, on next we have Cohabitation with My Ex-Wife. Love relations are always a mess. One wants something the other refuses to give. Our MC of the story is a doctor, happily married to a news anchor. Both try to hide their desire, going through various issues like finance, family problems, and lack of chemistry. Both decide to get separated. To end things on a happy note, they decide to do it one last time. Would that really be the last? Well, as things turned out, the female-led asked our MC to hide their new relationship to the public and stay together for the time being. What do you guys think? Did anything happen when 2 grown-up adults decided to stay together? There is no NTR in it, just the lack of communication and better understanding for each other. After divorce, wife realizes the importance of him, whereas MC gets the wild card to do anything. On number 3 we have Taming a Maid. By the title you might have guessed what to expect. It is about a maid completing MC weird wishes. It follows the story of an MC who lives a rich life. Moving into a new house, his family decided to hire a maid for all house and personal work. Soon he finds out the dark secret of the maid having an affair with his father. So our MC decided to have some fun with it. However, the maid had an innocent daughter unaware of all this. The story was going smoothly. I was enjoying the art style. And then in the midway it destroys the perfect story completely. Stupid MC decide to share his precious thing with others. Yes, I had given you the major spoiler. Except for that one thing, everything is perfect to my liking. So if you could ignore a few chapters, then I would say you will enjoy the story. Also, the ending is quite wholesome. Continuing towards the end at second place, we have a wonderful new world. Before reading this even I didn't know our world could be this beautiful. The author, she really knows how to spice things up. You might be wondering why because she had her YouTube channel. You can Google the rest. Back to the story. RMC was living a normal office worker life, always looked down by others. Due to a sudden event from all side, MC life was doomed. But then he see her boss doing a crime. Later the boss tried to shut her down and found something greater in return. Both of them now become partners in crime and involve many other girls into their mess. Now MC started going on various missions to help her boss. One thing that differentiates this manhwa from the others is the story. Yes, it has a good story and a big plotty art style, if that's the word. Wrapping things up at last, we have weak point. I know it's an N tier list, and this one has violence. Still, this manhwa has a lot to offer. I would highly recommend you to check this. Of course, if you could handle some NTR scenes. RMC was working as an IT guy in a big law firm. One special prevailed MC has is he can access all hidden cameras planted in the whole building. With this, he can find the weak point of anyone in a law firm. One day he watches something he shouldn't have. You know what that could be, right? And I can't tell you here. After all, you are watching this on YouTube. From there, his life changed completely. Both the art style and plot are worth appreciating. From young to old females, this manhwa has a special artistic touch, as it has 120 chapters, which makes it quite long to read. In the beginning there will be an NTR scene, but if you could endure it, then later the story gets epic with MC development. Alright, that's enough of the pain for today. I don't want to hurt anyone, so I made this list with 7 entries only. Now what do you guys think? Would like to see more of it? Or would you rather prefer vanilla entries only? Let's talk more about it in the comments section. As a friendly advice, if you are lighthearted, I would highly suggest skipping all. That is it from my side. For other good suggestions, kindly drop a like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Peace.